Hi everyone, welcome back on Igniting Minds, the Power of You. We have very special guest, Widjden from Algeria. She is a Fulbright in University of New Haven. So today we're gonna talk about a little bit about her journey and what let's see what she has to say it. So thank you so much, Widjden, for coming here, taking time. I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank you so
So
much.
the people who don't know about you and so can you like just talk about your country and about you a little bit?
All right, so hi everyone. My name is Widjden, as she mentioned. I'm from Algeria, the eastern part. Back home, I'm a teacher of English. Here at UNH, I'm both a teacher and student and cultural ambassador. So my country is, for people who don't know, is the biggest country in Africa. It's one of like the most beautiful countries in the world, but everyone says that about their country. And yeah, for want to know about my country.
Hmm.
So what is special about my country is you can have like the full 4 seasons, and I'm only saying this because a lot of people here ask me, "Do you get to have 4 seasons?" And yeah, so I wanted to mention that. Also, there is beautiful coastline also because we have the Mediterranean Sea. Um, what is unique about my country is probably diversity because like in the north it's something, in the east it's like different culture, west it's something different. We have people who speak so many languages, so many dialects, and a lot of like tasty food, of course.
What is the favorite food of yours?
So mine is actually like not a salty thing. I do appreciate like everything that we cook, but I like sweet thing that is called braj,
Hmm.
and it's like made with date dough
Okay.
with semolina and everything. It's like my favorite.
Okay, okay. So what motivated you to come in University of New Haven, United States? So what makes you feel like okay, go for it?
Yeah, that's actually a dream that like I have thought about and had since I was like what 11, 12 years old.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
So
interesting.
I know, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
what happened is that like at that age I started listening to English music, watch American series, and then I was like, okay, that's a country I want to go to.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when I grew up, I majored in English, and that just like once I started like reading, studying English, I said that's a must now. That is a
Mm-hmm.
must for me to come to
Mm-hmm.
the U.S. So thinking about coming to the U.S. is not a a last minute thing or anything. That's a dream I had since I was a kid, and yeah, I mean that's
Wow, I
it.
mean, this is something, yeah, I mean, one thing you mentioned about the English, I mean, which is a global, you have to know that. So, Wisdom, would you like to talk more about this program? What is Fulbright program and how it's giving the benefit to the students?
All right, so you have to know first that Fulbright is an international, a very prestigious grant
Okay.
for everyone who's interested in, furthering their studies, conducting research and everything. It's actually a program for non-US US citizens to come here to the US
Mhm.
and for US citizens to go abroad.
Wow.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
interesting. And it has like different branches. The one that is like really interesting is the 2 year tuition here. So people actually get to come here and guess what? Study for free for 2 years.
Wow.
Not only
That's
that, but
okay.
yeah, you get food for free,
Uh-huh.
housing for free, you don't pay a dime for your studies, and you get stipend, to live on.
That's so amazing. I mean, this is one of the ad point. Whoever has that dream to, like come over, see, don't have like a much money, but still through this program they can come over and expense all can be covered by university,
Yeah,
which is
because
so amazing.
I know because when you're like at your 20s, you have
Hmm.
a lot of dreams, a lot of ambitions, but every time you're thinking like, how am I gonna get the money for?
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's always obstacle for very brilliant people, for people who can do something with their
Okay.
lives, and
Okay.
that's it. Like the scholarship actually, just asks you to be there and give it your all and be
Mhm.
good at what you do.
Yeah.
That's one branch that I encourage all of your all of the audience to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And all the program that I come with is called FLTA, and
Okay.
it's Foreign Language Teaching Assistant.
Okay.
And with this program, you have duties that are like, we can say they're like divided into three sections. You're here to teach your mother tongue.
Mhm.
You're here to study, take 2 classes per semester. One of them actually has to be American culture related.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is like super amazing.
Yeah.
And you're here as a cultural ambassador too. So
Wow.
you're here to
This
show
sounds
your
fascinating.
very, I mean, that was also one of the points that like just motivated me to
Okay.
apply for the scholarship. So
Yeah.
you come here to the US to show your culture and also to explore the culture that you have always seen through movies and series firsthand
Yeah.
experience.
And free. That is one of
That
like
is
you
it.
don't need to put money on it. That's so
Nothing.
interesting. So how you have started on this, how you started dreaming about it, and how you got to know about like this program. So just tell me a little bit
All
more
right.
about it.
So when I was at university, I majored in English and we were always on a hunt for scholarships and everything.
Yeah.
And I told you like at the beginning that the best thing you can think of is Fulbright.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've known about this scholarship like since 2012 or even before that. And I wanted to apply, but I couldn't for some personal reasons. And I was just like, for 10 years, yeah, I found a job, I have my career, but like Fulbright has always, been there in my mind.
Yeah.
And I said, like,
Okay.
yeah, in 2021, I thought, why not? I mean,
You are getting the opportunity and
exactly.
pushing
Yeah.
yourself. Why
So
not? Yeah.
exactly. I was like, I work as an English teacher back home at public schools.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, it gives me the chance to apply for FLTA.
Okay.
So I seized the chance and I started applying. So at the beginning, there is like a procedure where you have to have a letter of recommendations from your professors. You have to write essays. One of them is statement of purpose. Also, you have once you finish that, you have to have all of your transcripts.
Mm-hmm.
At university, you have to score well and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And also, one of the requirements of the Fulbright scholarship is, of course, to be able to speak the language of the country you come for.
Mm-hmm.
So here you have for the TOEFL exam, you have to score well, like minimum 80.
Wow.
Yeah, as a score to be able to
That's a
come
good
here.
criteria. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start with that, and then you wait for like it depends, like 3 months, 2 months, 4 months sometimes. It was 4 months in my case,
Mhm.
and one time at 11 p.m., I received an SMS saying, "Congrats, you got
Wow.
pre-selected." It was, let
Top
me
of the
tell you,
world.
I was a kid, believe me, I was like jumping all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, and just like after that few days, I had to sit for an interview
Uh-huh.
with 3 people from the US Embassy
Mm-hmm.
in Algeria. So I had 2 people who worked for the embassy were Algerians and one American
Mm-hmm.
citizen who was working there at the university, at the embassy.
Uh-huh.
Once you finish with that, you have, and that was in English. So people there had to make sure that you're the same person who wrote the essays, that you can speak English, you can
Yeah.
communicate,
Verification.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have to verify.
Okay.
Once they finish with that, because FLTA is about coming here to teach your mother tongue,
Yeah.
we had a second interview with a professor, an American professor who actually studied Arabic, who has a
Mm-hmm.
PhD in
Mm-hmm.
Arabic. So we had to sit there for like 30 minutes of an interview speaking in Arabic, modern standard Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we're just waiting for the results that we got selected. I received the news again that I was selected after like 5 to 6 months, something
Wow.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Like
have to have patience, guys.
patient. You
Patience
need to
is
be.
your number one friend with
Okay.
Fulbright.
Okay.
And what happened later with the procedure is that you start receiving the universities that might accept you.
Okay.
And what I did, I received in Algeria, we received, I mean, even the other Fulbrighters, we received 5
Okay.
universities.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is UNH,
Okay.
University of New Haven, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was University of New Hampshire. The
Uh-huh.
third one was at Wyoming. The other one was in Santa Barbara, California. And the fifth one was in Indiana, Notre Dame.
Wow.
And I chose University of New Haven.
And why is that?
Why is that is To be honest, because I did not know and we did not have much time, so I made a little research, and the other ones they were not convenient, and this one seemed like super convenient to my own personal, reasons why I want to come to the U.S. The place is amazing here, and it's close to a lot of people, and I wanted to explore New England, so why not?
That's nice.
Yeah.
So you might have some sort of expectation from university before coming there, right? And after coming now, you have completed your course as well. So what is the difference? I mean, like, if you can get explained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be honest, like because like I mentioned back home, I do teach English,
Yeah.
and I thought coming here to teach US students at university, it was gonna be like super difficult, and I was a little bit scared, the
Okay.
least to say.
Yeah. Shifting like one country to another, it's
Exactly.
pretty normal. Yeah.
Exactly. But to be honest, like when I came here and started teaching, really I panicked for like 2 to 3 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then like students, they made it super easy for me. I was really comfortable.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was good.
They supported you.
Yeah, exactly. And like they
Okay.
made it easy. Like also
Uh-huh.
like they were interested in my country, which is like, you know, next like second, we were talking just like that. We're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like speaking, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
amazing. They made it easy for
And
me.
that's so nice. So, what kind of skill set you actually anyone should have to pursue this program?
All right. So for Fulbright, I already mentioned that of course you have to have language requirements because it's
Strong
yeah, you have to
communication
speak the
skill. Yeah.
language. Yeah. Also you have to have a very good sense of communication because you're here, to communicate either with your teachers as a student and with your students as a teacher and like with all people who are interested in the culture when you have because I had to arrange for cultural events and you have organize events where you have to talk to people. Also you have to be tolerant. You have to accept everyone because here the beauty of the US also is that it is a diverse,
Yeah, everyone is different, having coming from a different culture, background, country. So likeness, dislikeness is different. So yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You have to be a hard worker because I mean, as beautiful as the experience is back home, you have to work hard for it. And also here, when you're here, you have to work hard. You have to be very professional because you cannot get emotions in the way or not be responsible. That's like number one, too. And yeah.
Yeah. So, what is the one of the biggest challenge you have faced while all those program and process?
You mean like with the application or when
Yeah,
I
application and coming here, like what do you remember like anything which is specific was one of the hardest thing for you to do that?
so during the application, it's time management because we had to prepare, being in a different country, and at the same time we had orientations, we had a lot of things to do. Here like the most challenging aspect of being here into the US according to my experience is that probably it's not easy to make friends here. So I think I spent more time alone here than I have ever done my
Oh,
whole life.
oh,
That was
okay.
like that is the only.
So I feel like here every student needs to open for people to talk, to indulge themselves in events, and try to participate as much as they can, like talk to people. So probably like then you can
Yeah.
make more friends, I believe, right?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So coming here, I thought, okay, I'm gonna be here alone for 1 month, and that's it. It's gonna be like this making friends.
Oh,
But
okay.
no, no, I had to put myself out there. You have to join clubs for people who want to, come here, and maybe for some introvert people, they know how hard it is to make friends. But if you're here for the experience, you have to put yourself out there. You have to join clubs. There are like sports club. There are like graduate, office that you have to go and just ask for what programs they have, what activities they have. That will help for sure.
Okay, that's so wonderful. And what is the one of the beautiful thing which you have found in University of New Haven here?
Oh, here everyone minds their business. Which is
Okay.
really, really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're comfortable all the time. And that's for me, that's really important. And I think it helps with coping with whatever you're
Mhm.
dealing with here.
Mhm.
I like that part of being here at UNH.
Oh, I'm so glad you have explained about the program. Now we are getting into the next round of conversation, which is fireside round, where you're gonna explain or you're gonna answer the question in one word or one sentence. So
Oh,
I have a couple of questions for you. So let's begin for that.
let's do that.
Okay. Okay. So,
Hmm.
what is your favorite thing to do in University of New Haven?
My favorite thing,
Yeah.
I used to like going to yoga classes.
Oh,
I
wow.
adored the yoga classes.
Okay. What is your favorite memory in University of New Haven?
The international festival.
Wow. Your favorite place in University of New Haven?
Um, where the horse status is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Middle of the
Yeah.
university.
I love
That
horses.
even
So
I love that.
yeah.
One thing which you would like to change in this university.
One thing that I would like to change,
Yeah.
probably create more opportunities for people to be together.
Okay. What is the most important lesson you have learned in university and during this program?
Seize the day. Seize the day.
Okay. What is advice you gonna give to 15-year-old of you?
Oh, be patient. Good things are gonna happen.
Okay. How do you manage your personal and professional life here?
A lot of planning.
Okay. I love that. Thank you.
Well,
So, with
thank you.
this, we are completing our fireside round. And thank you so much for a lovely discussion and giving
Thank
so
you.
much insight of this program. And hope I'm so glad to talk to you and
Pleasure is
hoping for a
mine.
best future of your
Well,
life.
thank you so much for having me. It has been a pleasure. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. And bye bye.
Bye.